Good morning, good evening, good afternoon. Today we are talking about the Crazy Pieces. I love this family. This family is so awesome, and you could just tell that they all, oh my God, it's just amazing on how the family is. But I wanted to wait and see what happened with the haters out there.
Look at your shirt.
Let me tell you something.
You already brought me joy.
She loves all of these children, and these children know it, and they show it all the time.
What is it?
So what we're about to talk about is a situation where her son fell off of a blow-up toy, and they ended up calling a doctor. The doctor told them, well, we can get him to come in tomorrow and they'll do an x-ray.
Must be nice to be told.
And they were like, okay, fine. You know, they set him up with crutches. They told him to stay off of it. I don't know. Anybody out there who have children, did you ever, like, somebody fell and you weren't too sure?
So are we
yes, we should take him to the doctors. No, we shouldn't. Well, let's just see how he reacts, and let's see how it feels in a little bit. I have, you know, my son fell off a slide. I watched him. I watched how he was acting. I watched everything that he was doing, and he seemed to be okay to me, you know. And I was like, okay, well, I'll make an appointment and see what the doctors say. Well, the next day I woke him up. He looked fine. He was running around. He was playing. He was doing everything he needed to do. Sent him to school. Didn't think nothing of it. And then all of a sudden his hand started turning different colors, and the school called me. So I went to the school and picked him up. Took him to the hospital. Yes, he had a broken hand. And I think that's more or less what happened here. Yes, her son did fall off of a blow-up.
I wondered who was going to be the first one to put their hand
what is that called? Like those bounce houses and slides and stuff like that. They didn't ignore it. They did not ignore it. But what they did do is they called a doctor, and the doctor told him to come in tomorrow, meaning the next day, and we'll do an x-ray. So, you know, if the doctor tells you that, yeah, you go in, you're watching the child, you're making sure he's okay, you know. No, he couldn't walk on it, so they gave him a set of crutches. The father was picking him up and taking him into the bathroom and doing everything that they felt that was correct for that child. Now, then the next day, they take him into urgent care. And yes, she did blog it because she was making a video already, so she figured, okay, I'm going to blog it and see what happens. Well, they did tell her that it was broken, and, you know, I honestly think it was an honest mistake. I don't think that she did it on purpose. And now all these haters are saying stuff like, oh, she didn't take her kid to the doctors because he needed to go to the doctors. Oh, this. You know, this was one of her biological children. That child is loved. Even if it was an adopted child, she would have done the same thing. It's not the haters made a comment, oh, if it was one of the children she loves or one of the children that makes her money, you know, that makes me mad. You know, because that's not the case here. If you watch these children and you watch these parents, you could tell she loves these kids. She shows them love every day. You know, and the haters made a couple other comments about how she should have took that child right into the doctors. I believe it was Thanksgiving Day. And I believe she did the right thing by calling the doctor to find out what they recommend her to do. And they told her straight out, hey, you should wait until tomorrow. We'll make you an appointment for an x-ray, and then you could come in. You know, it wasn't like she waited a week or something like that. She waited one day.
Are you going to decorate your apartment?
Yes. I don't see anything wrong with it. I really don't. Now, these haters out here are saying, oh, you should have took that child in right away. You should have took that child in right away.
You're not.
How do you know? You know, he might have just heard it. Yes, he did end up breaking it. Yes, he did. But you don't know that right at that moment. You know, sometimes you hurt yourself and you relax for a little bit and it stops hurting. You know, it might not have needed an emergency room. Yes, my screen is a little bit different because I figured for the holiday season, I thought that looked cute.
I'm back in the Christmas spirit.
You know? But the only thing wrong with this is I can't fast forward this. And I really do want to fast forward it to go to the doctor's appointment. But it don't look like we're going to do that. But this tree is absolutely huge. It's really big. Oh my God. It's just, oh my God. Look how big that tree is. It goes all the way up. I just think it's amazing. I love decoration. Now that's all the way up her front entry. That is just so cool. I love the holidays. I love this family. You know.
Oh yeah, this is gonna be fun.
And if you look at these kids, they don't look like they're being forced to be in front of this camera in any way, shape, or form. And in my mind, they can give consent.
How much decorating the house, how much time and effort, and just, it's a lot. I've had to take several breaks. Like, ice my
I don't know,
stomach.
guys.
I think I've done a little too much, but I'm doing okay. And now it is time to take a really big break and take Logan over to the doctor to get some x-rays and see what
she made an appointment before the doctor's office. She's a mom of, I don't know how many.
They actually didn't end up doing the x-rays.
And because it did happen while she was filming, she chose to continue filming. That is her choice. You know,
she thinks
and she does explain it.
And
she does explain it. And she
they
tells
were
us,
like, you need to go to the emergency room actually, and then you're probably going to have to see a orthopedic specialist.
I don't understand what's wrong with this.
We're going to go over to the
she
ER
was
right
filming.
Now.
This happened while she was filming.
And then the specialist.
So she figured she would just continue on with it. You know, I don't see the problem. Please leave me a message and tell me what the problem is here. Because she did end up taking him to the hospital. She did take him for x-rays. Yes, the foot was, the leg was broke.
Broken that he may need to have it splinted or.
And they did everything that they were supposed to do. And they are going to take him to the next appointment. And they are going to go take this to the specialist. They are going to do all of that. So why say all these hateful things on this family? In my mind, this family is amazing. They take well good care of these kids. And I don't know, man. I am so upset about these haters out there saying all those bad things about this lovely family. And it's the holiday season. I think everything should be... Okay, this is what he broke. Okay, and it's not like they neglected their child. They did what they were told to do. And I've done it personally. When my son broke his hand, I didn't take him right to the emergency room. I waited. And I shouldn't have waited. I felt bad. I guarantee you this mom and this dad feels bad about doing this. But okay, I think I'm going to end it here because I'm just in the outrage about all this. Tell me if you like my Christmas scene. I like it. I'm good. That's the slide he fell off of. And wow, you imagine jumping from the top to the bottom. I could see a boy doing that. You know, they do crazy things. But I am going to let you go, and I'll see you tomorrow. Have a great day.